Sarah Silverman is a hilariously funny comedian from the US of A, apparently. She's never even managed to make me crack a smile. Until recently, that is. You see, Sarah Silverman has recently come out as an SJW to get some of that mad Hollywood SJW dollar. That in turn makes her do things that would paint her in the light of someone who's, and I want to make sure I'm politically correct here, clinically retarded. Let me explain. When you see this, what do you think? Graffiti? Construction markings? Utility company markings? Hate speech? Gang signs? Maybe you think it's a swastika, even though it looks fuck all like a swastika. The reason I ask is because Silverman's virtue signalling led her down the path of mockery after this, because she actually thought this was the famous Nazi symbol. Now, even if you've never seen this symbol on a pavement before, which I find hard to believe because she's close to, if not over the age of 40 by now, it's completely fucking obvious that it's not a swastika, isn't it? What this spray paint is actually used for is to indicate that there are utility pipes or cabling directly under that mark, hence why they're all over the sidewalk. Anyway, she decided to tweet out about her amazing new discovery to help spread awareness of the Hitler Youth's rise in America. She said, "Walking to get coffee. Saw these all over the sidewalk in the town I'm in. Is this an attempt at swastikas? Do neo-Nazis not have Google?" Google would have been a handy tool for her to make use of here. Instead, she just ended up making a tool of herself. And everyone began to mock the living shit out of her. Fucking stupid cunt. Check these out. Genius. Of course, Silverman had to backpedal on the whole affair after it was pointed out what a stupid mistake she'd made. But did she take it on the chin and say, "Sorry, I fucked up"? Of course not. Her response was, "It's a construction marker. Innocent mistake for a Jew that gets burned in an oven at least weekly on Twitter. Still, pretty close though." Except it's not pretty close though, is it? And just think, she's purposely gone out of her way and googled orange graffiti swastika or something like that, just to make the utility marker look more like a swastika than it actually does. How manipulative is that? Talk about fucking damage control. And speaking of manipulation, she just used the whole thing as a reason to play the victim. Because that's what SJWs do. They're the righteous aggressor when they've got people behind them. As soon as no one's got their back, now it's victimhood time. You're a typical Hollywood bullshit virtue signalling twat, Silverman. And I wouldn't even mind if you were funny. Comedians like Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle are funny, and I forgo all of their incessant talk about race because they're funny, but you don't even have that. So I've just got one thing left to say to you, Sarah Silverman. I'm Wolfie. Now fuck off, you silly twat.